Madam Speaker, I rise to introduce tonight's special order. We're going to be discussing Kamala Harris's tenure and her appalling record as the Biden border czar. In this role, Harris has worked not to secure the border of America, but instead to deliberately dismantle our borders and put our nation's safety and sovereignty at grave risk. Her intentional negligence has exacerbated the largest illegal alien invasion in history, one probably not seen since the ancient Romans were overrun by the Germanic hordes in the 3rd century, leading to its downfall. An invasion that continues to ravage our communities and our pocketbooks while creating avenues of entry for dangerous individuals who are bent on inflicting harm to Americans and our American way of life. Since 2021, more than 350 suspected terrorists have been encountered attempting to cross our southern border. We know at least 99 illegal alien individuals from the FBI's terror watch list have been released into the United States after being in custody of Customs and Border Patrol. How does this happen? Shockingly, many of these vile criminals are earning their golden ticket into our country through the Biden-Harris administration's corrupt and dangerous CBP-1 app. In reality, an illegal granting of parole, by the way. Since day one, this administration has viciously striven to reverse all of Donald Trump's effective border policies, remove vetting protocols for asylum seekers, hand out public benefits to illegals, and actively hinder states from safeguarding their own borders and citizens. My own, the Lone Star State of Texas, to be one of them. Border Czar Kamala Harris has overseen it all and must be held accountable. It doesn't take a national security expert or even a policymaker, for that matter, to comprehend that by dissolving our borders, we expose ourselves to countless threats from all over the planet. Clearly, Harris does not care about the consequences of her own policies. In fact, she and the liberal media would rather deny that she ever held the title of border czar. She is using semantics to pull the wool over our eyes, but the American people see right through it. Tonight, you will hear how Border Czar Harris has failed every state, city, community, and citizen of our country, how her reckless policies have led to the death or victimization of countless Americans at the hands of the illegal aliens that she has funneled into our nation, and how communities and families have been devastated by the costs and deadly drugs being smuggled across the border. Madam Speaker, make no mistake about it. This is a self-made border crisis that Kamala Harris has gone out of her way to create, and now the safety of our nation is in jeopardy. She knows this, just as her boss does, and yet the only action we have seen is her running away from the consequences of her own failures. My colleagues and I refuse to let her get away with it. I want to say thank you very much, and I yield back the balance of my time.